everybody. Quick project that I did about a month and a half, 2 months ago. I just wanted to share with everybody. Anybody that's into RC flying, like flying quadcopters, drones, quote unquote drones, anything like that, or even like I guess people put them on boats and cars, putting cameras on them, and the video is nice. But you can get a little bit nicer video if you stabilize it, like with a gimbal, especially flying. I don't know that they've put any gimbals on cars. I'm sure somebody has. After getting the RC flying and doing some FPV, I actually started getting, I still do the flying and all that, but I started getting more into photography and videography. Doing handheld camera stuff, you can get good results. But with a stabilizer or gimbal, it turns out you get that nice steady shot. And this isn't the best solution out there. This is just my solution. I had seen some pictures online of people doing do-it-yourself 2-axis gimbal, and I'll put a couple pictures up now. Those are solutions that I thought I could do, but I didn't want to. They look bulky or just not what I was trying to achieve. So what I ended up coming up with for myself was the X2 here. You need 2 of these flashlights. You can get them from AutoZone. It's a sure-built 6 LED flashlight, 70 lumens. You need 2 of those. The batteries that I use are just like the batteries that you can get for the not e-cigarettes, like the stick mod or tube mod e-cigarette vape mod boxes, vaping, I'm not sure. They're the 3.7 volt 18650. Yeah, 3.7 volt 18650 2600 or 3000 milliamp batteries. The problem with those batteries though is they don't have the protrusion on the top like your standard AA, AAA battery, anything like that. I got these batteries online and I'm trying to show you. As you can see, they have I soldered a protrusion on the top. Warning now, I do not recommend soldering batteries. It could end up very badly, so please don't solder batteries. I just did it because that's what I had available to me, but you can go online and order some 18650 batteries. They are typically used in flashlights. Some flashlights, more likely they're going to be the ones used in laser pointers, so you'll need 2 of those, 2 of these flashlights. If you have an old Tarot, I'm not sure how you say it, T2D gimbal laying around, or even you could do a 3-axis. I had the 2. This was on a quad of mine, and it ended up crashing, and it broke off the one, I guess it would be the tilt pin that lets the camera roll that way, not side to side, the up and down one. So I had to make a new pin. I couldn't find anywhere to order one. And like I said, I didn't want to do a handheld gimbal where you had your gimbal and camera hanging from that and holding one of these things. Basically you're holding one of these and the gimbal hangs down from it. Wasn't what I was looking for. So, and other than that, just needed some wire, a stick. You could get a dowel rod. This was a handle from the old pizza peel at the shop that I work at. Just for a size, I can give you, what is that? See if we can get that in there for you. 28.3 millimeters. Or let's go over to inches and we'll check that size. It is roughly 1.11 inches. So there's your size for the dowel rod that you would need. yeah, it was real simple. Let me clear this stuff out of the way, and I will show you what I came up with. Here is the end result. That's the 2 flashlights. This here is loose. I already pulled the gimbal controller board. I haven't come up with a real fancy or elegant solution to hide that yet. I'm still waiting on one more part, and here's the power button. The part I'm waiting on is a joystick. It's like a thumbstick, joystick, that I will be able to control. I know I'll be able to control this axis. I'm hoping to be able to wire it up so it can control this axis too. Not that I'll really use that a lot, I just want it to be level. And then I'll be able to look up, tilt the camera up and down, because that is, as it is, when you tilt the handle now, a gimbal's meant to keep the camera where it is. And it wasn't real fancy, it was just something I had laying around that I was no longer using ever since the gimbal was in a crash on my quadcopter. So I decided, getting more into photography, more into videography, I decided to make a handheld stabilized solution that would let me capture some really good quality, not shaky video, and that's what I came up with. I'm also going to record a short clip of the gimbal working. It's not fancy, like I said, I'm still waiting on the thumbstick, joystick, or whatever you want to call it, and I will do an update once I get that wired up and everything working. If anybody would like to see a tutorial on this, go ahead, throw it down in the comments below, and I'll be happy to do a tutorial showing you how I did this. It's not too much work. You just need a little bit of thread lock, something to cut with, like a hacksaw or a coping saw would work, and other than that, a soldering iron. But it keeps the original bodies of the flashlights. You get a pretty hefty handle. It's not cheap. It's something that you could throw in a backpack and it's not going to break easy. And it doesn't have the vibration dampening mechanism that most gimbals have. And you're not using that aspect of it. But yeah, I'd be happy to show everybody. If anybody wants to see, I'll throw a tutorial video up on exactly what I did, and to get this in the present state that you see. And that's that. Alright, here's that quick video of the gimbal working. As you can see, it's not powered on right now. It's nothing's up and running. But simply you just what you're gonna do is power it on, set it down so it's stable. You gotta let it sit there a moment and initialize. So, gotta hold it. After it sits for a moment and it's still, it will initialize and turn on, and there you go. It's now powered up. As long as my batteries aren't dead, which they're not. The camera is a little out of level, but not too bad. I need to fix the horizontal this way, like roll axis that way, or yeah, that would be the roll axis on the gimbal. It's a little off. It's not bad, but yeah, that is that working. Like I said, it's not an elegant solution, and it's not a bad solution either. It's just what I came up with, and yeah, you don't need too many tools to do it. And like I said, once I get the thumbstick, I will just throw a little updated video up about being able to adjust it. And I'm going to try and use some Instamorph. I thought about, I don't know anybody with a 3D printer, but I thought about trying to find a place to order some parts if I gave them dimensions. But I think I could come up with a better result with Instamorph and just tooling it on my own after the Instamorph hardens. But yeah, plan on mounting the thumbstick there. You got your power button here, and that's that. That is my 2-axis handheld GoPro gimbal. Alright, recording with my Hero 4 Silver now. The GoPro is in the gimbal. However, the gimbal's not powered up. I'm going to go ahead and do that now and give it, it only takes a second or two usually for it to initialize, as long as you hold it steady. If you shake it around, there it goes. So it's powered on and working. I mean, as long as you're not jumping around crazy, it's a nice steady shot. I'll actually get up and walk around my bedroom here. Here, this is me actually I'm working on editing out this video. Well, that's not it. It would be this one right here. Editing out this gimbal video. I don't know, I'm just, for something made at home, I'm amazed with the quality. Like, I'm not the most steady person, but this, if you're looking for getting a steady shot, and sometimes you are, this is a pretty good solution for being homemade. You know, obviously I didn't make the gimbal at home, I bought that, but this was meant to be attached to a vibration dampening mechanism plate attached to an RC vehicle somehow, and I have this on a handle that I can carry around without carrying a big clunky RC battery, and the batteries in it last for a while. Like I said, I still need to install the thumbstick. That is, if I want to look down now at something lower, out of frame, I have to point it down, and you can only do it like that. You can't really like look down like that. You have to lower the camera, the whole system, to look down. So I want to get some time, get the thumbstick installed, and I don't have the Instamorph casing around the gimbal controller board. I would love to do that to make it more protected a little, make it more of a whole unit, more complete looking. Anyways, thank you for anyone watching. If you like this video, think about giving it a thumbs up, subscribing, and stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next one.